I guess I'll just start track 3. Let's do track 3. Track 3 of the EP. Track 3 of the EP. I feel like I want to do like a... Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to print this to audio. I like this patch for the Moog, so I'm not going to lose it.
One eternity later.
I've seen people asking about writing dungeon synth and weird time signatures. So what the fuck? Let's do it. Let's do a dungeon synth song in 7/8. Unless somebody just shows up in the chat and it's like, do 5/8 instead, or do 11/16. I'll do anything. I'll write a song in any meter. I don't think the meter makes it harder. I think it makes it easier. And changing meters makes things harder. So what is that? I guess I want kind of like a fast 7/8, and I want, you know, I'm not sure if this will set it to if this is going to set it automatically to 8 notes. It's 100 BPM still, yeah. So I guess I need to adjust the speed to like 180. 170. That's a little fast. Okay, so now we've got a new challenge, right? 1, 2. Oh God, do I really have that selected? 1, 2, 3, 4. So when I work in a meter like 7/8, for example, I'm going to try to hear it in uneven beats, the way that it's marked in the grid right now. Ba 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 da 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 da. So it's 3. It's basically another song in 3/4, but it's a wobbly drunk 3/4. So let's go. I think that a good place to start here would be the most rhythmic instrument I'm using, which is the harp. And I might even use some percussion for this track. It just seems like a good idea to draw attention to the rhythm. I can do that a bit with the harp, but that's fine. So I think I'm gonna jump a weird interval away. I'm gonna do this one in E. I think that jumping a tritone in an album sounds really good, actually. So. Something like that could work as a starting point. What does this feel like? Maybe that's too extreme. Something like that could feel good. Let's hear it without the click. And here's a loop. Let's just see what this feels like as a starting point. I think I'm going to use a different type of a vibe. I might have the harp playing chords, or I might even start with something else and have this come in later. This whole thing dropping down a step could be really cool. Sometimes you can get some really neat stuff by just cheating and doing something like that. It doesn't loop very well at this point. Jumping up to that E at the end here. It's pretty far away, huh? That's better. Okay. And now I think what I want to do is I want to see if I like it with this type of a chordal vibe, chord pedal tone. You know what might be really sweet is so this is going in my idea hat. This is not right now, but it's going to happen later. And when it happens, it's going to be cool, but not right now. I'm going to build the later, though, before I forget my idea. Yeah, that's actually going to be really neat. And it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. But for now, it's not where I want to be. I think I want a low E. Yeah, something like that I think is just going to be perfect. I should probably just... Okay, killer. It sounds nice. I kind of like it. It can repeat a couple of times. I don't think I actually want this to be what we start with. I think I want to start with the pad on this song because I don't want to give away the song's secret that it's in 7 right off the bat. And I think that we'll get a better result if we just make this crushing pad here. Mm-hmm. And I want this to be the notes of the pad. Excuse me. I don't even need that one, do I? What does this feel like? Yeah, I think that does the trick. It doesn't sound like 7/8 at all. We'll use the 7th so that music nerds will be listening to this and already be thinking of 7s before it starts. And I guess this needs to happen again, a whole step down. That's a really bad voicing. But whatever. Okay. What did this sound like? Big E maybe. Kind of new agey. This is some dolphin synth shit. Okay, it sort of works. I think that it would be really cool with a just completely insane sequence on the Moog. Maybe like yeah. Something really fast. God, this is going to be horrifying. I've got an idea. Something like On the Run style, like that level of insanity, where you can't even tell what's happening. Yeah, but maybe not with that decay. Little pluckies. I can't even. Yeah, that kind of shit. And I want this to be like hilariously fast. This is hilariously fast. This is probably too fast, actually. Something like this. I don't know if this is going to work, but let's just see how fast this is as a starting point. Oh, it's in 7/8 too. So I guess I have to make that a consideration. Maybe I should make the phrases a little bit different then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 of these things to fill up. I like it when it gets this bubbly vibe, so I might do something like this and then make another one of these. What does this sound like? I need to make these shorter so that the envelope hits every time, otherwise it'll misfire. Maybe groups of 7. This is going to be disgusting, but we'll make it work. Why isn't groups of 7 working? Oh, they're not separated into 7s. It's I should just do groups of 4. 7 groups of 4 will be fine. Although it would be really cool to do groups of 7 in here. I'm not going to do that though. I'm not going to ruin my life by making that happen. No. These have to go like up a chord tone each time, I think. Going like back and forth or something like this. And I think this is probably just too fast. Why no work? I actually don't know what I just did. It just stopped working. Maybe I just stopped the MIDI. Nope. Absolutely just ruined it. I'm gonna need to troubleshoot that. Moog Sequence. So it's still sending. It's still sending audio. And why would it be doing this? Let's see. So this MIDI item should be sending MIDI to MIDI channel 1, which should be getting audio from the Moog. Let's see if we can get it to send here. No, it's not sending anymore for some reason. God, that's really frustrating. You're having that problem with where it was clearly getting MIDI but not making any sound. Receive. This needs to send to channel 1, Focusrite USB MIDI. And it needs to be receiving here. I'm going to try building a new track for the sequence and see what happens. I hate this kind of stuff. I hate troubleshooting so much. Oh, it could have been. I just had an idea of what else it could have been. Did I do that right? There should be no input here. Doesn't matter though. And that's the correct channel to receive the Moog. And I have a MIDI sequence that is sending to channel 1. Let me try that. Moog sequence sending to all channels. It should be fine. Channel 1. 30 seconds straight. Okay. The cable's connected. I have no idea what's going on here. I've got an idea. I'm just going to close this session and open another one. So let's just see what happens. Opening a different session, coming back. Maybe it'll work. The poor man's turning it off and on again. Do. I might have bumped a button or something, and yeah, it's just not working. annoying. Whatever. So I guess I'm making a different song right now. I'm not gonna worry about it. It happened when I turned this on and off, didn't it? I didn't like the effects for some reason. Nope. This guy is going to keep going, and I want the flute to come in. Do that chrono triggerism. That thing. I think maybe it needs to be triplets. Yeah. That sounds cool. And then I'm gonna do something here that's sort of awful, but this whole thing is just transposed down, and it might actually sound good just repeating it, just verbatim down a step. Okay, I want to ditch that. I want to ditch that pad, I think. Do something like that. something like this, really horrifying. Such a cheating transition. Maybe it'll work. Maybe I can make it work. I also think that these notes must at least somewhere in their hearts want to be a little bit longer. I'm just gonna do this. Oh, I can't do it that way. Something like that. Oh, you know what might sound cool is just taking this harp out of the equation completely. It needs some kind of a transition though. The lick. You know what? That actually sounds cool, and it's sort of doing what I was imagining the Moog doing. So maybe I'll use it. And why is it not lining up with my grid? Oh, these are 8th note triplets. That's why. That's actually really funny. I think that actually lines up. It's just a really wild polyrhythm. Something like this needs to go up. Maybe this goes up too. Am I imagining something here? This should be together, and these should be down a full step. This is really wild, and it might sound kind of gross in context. Let's do this as a fade out song. Kind of want this Moog in there. I have another idea as to why the Moog wasn't working actually. I think it might be a glitch sending MIDI with the interface. Because obviously MIDI is working, otherwise these other things wouldn't work. It's some type of conversation between the MIDI and the... You know what? There's like a... Where's that button? Actions. MIDI. No, F3. Will this work now? Nope. Just thought I'd try that. Okay. I'm gonna try one other thing real quick. It's really bothering me. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, no, it wasn't a stream crash. Unless I'm not there anymore. I was resetting hardware, and I'm hoping that this just sort of works. I had a pretty good idea. I have a pretty good idea of why the MIDI notes weren't sending to the synth, and I just want to try it out real quick. It's one of those things where I know I'm streaming, but I'm streaming for me, not for everyone else. I'm doing it for fun. And as a result, I am going to troubleshoot in real time. There it is. Fixed it. Hell yeah. The Moog works again. Moog lives. I'm going to hear this as a sequence on the Moog instead of on the harp. So the thing that was not working was that my interface stopped wanting to send MIDI, basically. So I reset my interface. That's why I turned the stream off for a second. Okay. You know what'd be cool here? Is if I like wait a measure and do like a wacky like effect here with the noise. I think that could be really cool. I could actually wait longer. That's only one measure. I guess I'll do, I'll try two. It's kind of magical. I'm doing that with my hand. No automation to be seen here. You know what? This is so cool that I'm gonna have the song fade out on this. So I'm just gonna print a lot of it to audio. And I might even do something else special that I like doing. So here we go. Printing the Moog. You know what? Start that over. I want to start it with a little bit less filter. I'm going to use 2 hands. Something like that, and that's gonna be faded out by that point. And let's just hear what this sounds like by itself. Clicking around everywhere. Let's just hear what this sounds like by itself real quick, and see if it feels good. Oh, that's so good! I love that. Right off the bat, yeah, that clicky but not too clicky Moog envelope is just classic. So something I'll do with these types of sequences is sometimes I'll double them, and I'll do 2 times through that sort of like filter cutoff kind of spamming, whatever you call it. So you know what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do exactly what I just described, and put one of these channels on the left and one of them on the right. I'm actually going to do 2 new tracks since this is like a different instrument, and I'm going to use the same mixing settings for all the tracks. I'm just going to mix and master them in the same session. What the hell? And yeah, I will totally try to make a lumberjack dungeon synth. That sounds awesome. So Moog Sequence left, Moog Sequence right, and true to its form, left, right on the panning field. I also want this to be stereo Moogs, and this is going to go to the reverb. I don't remember how much I was sending here, but I liked the way it sounded. Minus 6.3. I'm just going to do the same amount from here to the reverb. I also had the reverb off. That's really funny. Maybe I should have no reverb if I liked the way it sounded, but let's hear that again with the reverb. Oh yeah, it's great with the reverb. Okay, fantastic. And this audio is going to get placed here eventually. I'm going to actually, yeah, let's do that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to record this sequence again, starting more or less in the same place. Oh yeah, no big deal. Drop in and out. I'm gonna be, like I said, I'm gonna just basically make. I'm making a 4-track album, so I'm gonna make one more track. The next one will be Lumberjack DS. I don't know what Lumberjack DS is, but maybe I'll use one of the samples you sent. Sounds like you're trudging through the forest in some of those. Okay, so I need to reset these synths. When you said Lumberjack engine synth, I'm like imagining almost like doom metal influence, just like a big crushing kind of a sound. We'll see. Excuse me. Okay, so I am going to turn down stereo Moogs just pretty far so they're in the background, and I'm going to record the other track of stereo here in a moment. Doom metal is it's cool, some of it. Check out like Candlemass, The Obsessed, maybe Well Heaven Wept. It's a cool band. Obviously, like some Black Sabbath would be considered doom metal. Okay, here we go. Recording another track of Moog. Good enough for me. Okay. Yeah, I feel like Lumberjack DS needs to be like literally made out of wood. I've got wood paneling on this synth up here, but maybe I would use some like serious like sound design sampling type stuff. Okay. Anyway, here is my new synth, the Stereo Moogs, and let's make them sound cool. Whoops. You know what? Maybe this is this could be the last track on the album. That's pretty wild way to end a song, I think. In the middle of an album. Maybe it's fine though. Who knows? How long is this? This feels like it's much shorter than the rest of the tracks. Yeah, it's about 3 minutes. That's where the song ends. Okay. I like to keep a little bit more detail in here, so I'm gonna make that fade out a little uneven. Okay. Cool. Maybe now is a good time to take a break. I might take a break myself and eat some food. I definitely have to go to the bathroom. I guess I should set up my last track here. Track 4. Yeah, maybe I'll take a break and draw for a little bit and come back, and I'll make like an album cover for this, and it'll be cool. This gets pretty loud all of a sudden, I think. I might compress this bus. I like this Arturia compressor. That's the wrong one. Well, I have to wait for an Arturia plugin to load because those take forever for whatever reason. Let me just see if this is appropriate. God, that's such a cool sound. Sounds pretty good to me.